Hey, time for a morning cup of joe. This morning I want to talk to you about an iconic candy. We're talking about the M&Ms. In 1976, America was horrified because red M&Ms were withdrawn from the market. What had happened? Well, just prior to 76, some studies carried out by the Soviets showed that when consumed in large doses, red dye number 2, which incidentally was never used in M&Ms, was toxic to rodents. Well, the US said, what do the Soviets know about red? So they carried out their own studies, and some of those also suggested that in very high doses there was a problem, so red dye number 2 was removed from the market. The company didn't think there would be any big issue here. So what? He still had all of the other colors, but no red ones. But there was an issue. Public was distressed because kids loved the red M&Ms. They wanted red to paint their lips so they could play lipstick. But the company persisted. They didn't want to have this red dye because there was a worry about confusion. They had never used the red dye number 2, and furthermore, since it had been taken off the market, it was obvious that if they had any red candies, it wouldn't be red dye number 2. But nevertheless, they thought that perhaps some people might be confused and think that they're using an illegal dye. Now, there was also a story that emerged about why the red dyes had been taken off the market. The suggestion was that it was actually an aphrodisiac, and that the workers were stealing the red ones from the assembly line, and that's why they had disappeared. This, of course, is absolute nonsense. We know that the red M&Ms are not aphrodisiacs. It's the green ones that are. So now you know the story about the disappearance of red M&Ms in 1976. But fret not, they have returned. So now you can have your bevy of colors when you consume the M&Ms. Just don't do it too often. This is not a health food. See you next time.